What the freak is up? What the freak is up? Oomph. What the freak is up? Moots. What the freak is up? Rehoboth Nation. Hi guys. Guys, listen, I wasn't gonna go live tonight because tonight I was watching Game of Thrones, okay? I've been trying to catch up with Game of Thrones. I've been trying to be trendy and cool and watch all of the throne games. You know those throne games everyone's been watching? And you know what? It inspired me to just hit that freaking button. Should I do my face reveal? Ha! Guess who's got her glasses off? Me. Did you notice? Do I look different? What do you think? Hey, your perception means a lot to me. I'm just kidding. I don't even care. Wait, hold on. Wait. Thank you very much. Off the dome. Don't mind the mess behind me. I'm doing my winter dirtying so that I can prep for spring cleaning. Yeah? You guys fuck with winter dirtying? How's everybody been? Classic. Hi, Netcrafts. So basically, I just wanted to talk about, let me just turn the music down, because this is gonna get, like, hot take. So, I've been moving in silence, in regards to one thing in my life, which is watching the entirety of Game of Thrones without telling, like, anybody. Like, I posted about it once and I immediately took the TikTok down and I went, you know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna keep this to myself. So I have watched quietly 8 seasons of Game of Thrones with no spoilers. The only spoiler I got was this random thing in season 6 that my dad told me when I was 9. I hate this music. I hate when this music does this. It kills my vibe every time. Oh, great. And now there's an ad. I've recently discovered I have this secret talent where I remember every single spoiler ever told to me. Ever. I never forget it. So when I was watching season 6, I went, wait a second, I know about this. And I immediately remembered something my dad told me about the show when I was 9. But the thing is, I wanted to be a part of Game of Thrones. Like, I wanted to be in the fandom when I was like 8 years old. I was ready for Game of Thrones because I had watched Once Upon a Time. And Once Upon a Time, if you never watched it, was basically Game of Thrones for babies. Game of Thrones for little Disney nerds. And I loved it. And I was like 8 years old watching people's hearts get crushed. And I was like, guys, I can seriously handle Game of Thrones. I can't handle Game of Thrones now. But anyways, I was moving in silence. I watched all of it, basically spoiler free, with the expectation that the ending was gonna be crap. Because the only thing I knew about it was that everyone hated the ending. Guys, why was it not bad? I finished the ending literally 10 minutes ago and immediately hit the go live button. If you want to know the trajectory of my night, I have watched the last episode of Game of Thrones and thrown myself into the ball pit. I'm ready. I thought it was fine. Like, they were... Listen. People are perfectionists. I think people maybe thought that the show that made them uncomfortable the whole time they were watching it was gonna make them comfortable and in the ending. But me, as someone who has found the entire process of watching the show agonizing, uncomfortable, and one of the worst experiences of my life, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, that ending does sound about right. I actually didn't expect to be happy with this at all. So by not expecting to be happy, I kind of was happy with it. Girl, why did you watch it? Guys, do you know anything about Game of Thrones? Is the Ramble Abomination tapped into the Game of Thrones like niche? Because the entire thing is like people dying and incest. You tell me if watching people get brutally murdered and sleep with their brothers is gonna be fun for you. Like, you let me know if that's gonna be a fun night. Cause it usually wasn't. But there were some good characters in there, you know? Like, you gotta weigh the pros and cons. Anyways, the ending was like bad, but like I think that it was good. I think after watching Stranger Things season 5, honestly, I'll take fucking anything. I'll actually take anything. Yeah, that was good as hell. Going from watching Stranger Things to Game of Thrones ending, I'll tell you which one is worse. Yeah. Anyways, that's where my head's at. That's where I'm at right now currently. I'm currently on the Game of Thrones wave. But I was really excited because it's one of the only shows left that has a big cultural impact but still like breaks for ads. Like it would flash to black and it would come back and then there'd be like a really like old style TV recap in front of all the episodes. And I was like, oh my god, I'm there. I really just wanted to be there for Game of Thrones. I wanted to be there to get mad at it, you know? And I've had to experience it on my own. I'm going to Stranger Things freaking trivia tomorrow. I'm gonna win. Oh, you better win. I love when it does that. I love that too. Game of Thrones ad nostalgia. Maybe that's all I was in it for. Sophie Plant mods. I'm sorry. I didn't say. Guys, I keep telling my mods I'm gonna be like, I'll hit y'all up when I'm about to go live. And then I never do. So, bless you. Watched the first season and the last 3 episodes and that was all I needed. Yeah, it's not an easy thing to watch. Like, I would describe Game of Thrones like, to be that unsettling feeling that you get from like Marty Supreme in Eddington, where the entire time you're just like stressed out. You're like, but there's like one character you really like and you like want their life to go well, but then it turns out they're actually like crazy. And you're like, okay, cool. I think it's popular because it was so revolutionary for the time and like honestly, like kind of crazy. By the way, your curtain is like really cool and unique, by the way. I don't know if anyone told you that before. Ah! Really? Do you guys think so? Are you guys inspired by my curtains? Are you guys inspired by my wall curtains? I've gotten mixed reviews on the wall curtains. I've gotten some people being like, that's amazing, I love it. And some people being like, that is nice. My mom did that. She was like, oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Not to scare you, but there's what? There's what? Cats on your bed. I thought you were gonna let me know there was a fire happening on my bed. But no, you just let me know about the cats. It's kind of a flop. There's 3 cats at a campfire. They're friends. Can everyone lay off of the cats? Is that chill? Can we all do that? There's also a triangle. Okay, now you guys are just lying. Now you guys are just actually hallucinating. I don't agree with that. Do you guys think it would be a good SNL sketch to be like your friend who wants to get into Game of Thrones? And everyone's like, don't do that. I don't know. It's just an idea. But anyways, the reason I just like sped run watching the rest of it is because they came out with that new series and I do want to be tuned in. If there's a Game of Thrones series coming out, I want to be tapped in. I do want to be in the know on that situation. But there are some good parts of it, but it just isn't like sunshine and rainbows. And everyone loves sunshine and rainbows. Hey, anyone seen any good movies lately? Lauren's deaf calling bro pick up the O1s. Do you guys think Lauren he knows about me? Guys, I want to be the next SNL cast member. You're currently on a 3-stream streak. Do you know how much respect I have for that? Those have been like once every like 3 months. That's awesome. Lauren has a meeting with John Mulaney about you. Do you think they talk about the color of my eyes? Oh my god, Nat Krabs. My goat. Oh my god, Kurta. Holy shit. Oh, Ray loves pancakes. Guys. Hey, Kurta. Guys. You should know. Oh my goodness. What? Leafy hippo plant? You should know. Oh my goodness. Is this just something you can redeem? Salad. Oh my goodness. Guys, what is going on? Guys, what? Fit check? I'm in my PJs. Okay, wait, check the Harvard sweatshirt that I think I wear like every time I go live because I'm very intelligent. And then I've got on my pajamas that I got from Kohl's. These are the pants and these are my socks. This is a good fit check. Yeah? Mogging? Fuck. Shit. Your streams are like a FaceTime call? You guys wouldn't last a day on one of my FaceTime calls. You have no idea what I do on there. Do crazy stuff on FaceTime. I do somersaults on FaceTime. What do you guys do on FaceTime? Tag yourself. What do you guys do on FaceTime? Shout out to my FaceTimers. I have to go light the heater in the basement? What? Tag yourself! Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, how's everyone's week been? What you guys been up to? My classes keep getting canceled because of snow. And apparently, it's supposed to snow again this weekend. And I live in North Carolina. And when it snows here, it turns into ice. And everyone just dies. But I'm trying to go to class. There's been like, they've been canceling class so much that I'm like getting pissed off. I'm like, I'm paying for this! Hey! I'm paying for these classes! I'm getting mad. It was like -30 last week. What? The hell? Every time I go outside, I want to move south like a goose. You inspired me to go back to school? I inspired you to go back to school? These are dark times, people. What did I say? What did I do to inspire you to go back to school? I already don't like some of my classes. Y'all, I can't relate. My classes are lit this semester. Snow's not even bad, man. Eastern landlocked states just don't know how to adjust different weather. It's insane. Okay, I don't like, okay. This is when you guys are gonna make me get southern up in this B word. Okay? Our roads are built for rain. Okay? They don't absorb snow, number 1. Number 2, it's mainly rural areas and people drive from their rural homes to get to the cities. We can't salt all the roads. We're broke. Number 3, none of us own snow shovels. We don't need any of that bullshit. Number 4, half of our cars don't have snow tire option. Mine doesn't have a snow tire option. Okay? And number 5, snow doesn't stick here. It melts and then freezes over at nighttime and turns into ice. And then even if you got snow tires, if you're driving on the ice, you die. Do you understand me? You die. And we don't have heaters here. We've got AC. Because it gets hot. Next question. Living in the desert is magical. I wouldn't want to live in the desert, though. I've not been able to leave my house because of the ice in like a week. I actually like boycotted the snow because I was so mad because I was gonna have such a fire weekend and the snow killed it. So I didn't even go outside in the snow. I just stayed inside. I got a $25 space heater and it was the best purchase of my life. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. One thing I do love about America is I love our AC, man. I love our AC. I've never played The Sims. Fun fact about me. Do you guys still like me? Do you guys still like me? It's like a half a lane to drive on my way to school. It's so fun. Huh? What? Guys, look what I found on the street. It's a dead Sony Angel. It's decapitated. Dirty. Deceased. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I had to take it. What do you guys think I should put on the end of this Sony Angel? I'm gonna put something crazy. Sound on Depop? Does that count as roadkill? That's what I'm saying. Why'd you kill him? I didn't do it. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, buddy. But I was like, look, wait guys, look at my other toys on my desk. It's Nick Wilde. And then, it's Judy Hopps. Ooh, we're cops. And we're kissing. Did you guys see that, what I just did there? Do you guys see? I'm just gonna ignore this. Those are actually cute. Yeah, I got toys on my desk. Have you seen Zootopia 2? Dude, Zootopia 2 was one of the highest rated movies in my Letterboxd of all of 2025. Yes, I did see Zootopia 2. I thought they weren't gonna, like, I don't know who is on Disney's ad team as of lately, but they're flopping. They don't know how to advertise these movies. Because they're like putting out bangers, and the ads are like ass, and no one wants to go see them. It was the best. It was such a good movie. And like the advertisement was like bad. Like I almost didn't go see it because I was like, oh god, they've messed it all up. But it was such a good movie. Apparently they're adding birds on the next Zootopia movie. Were there not birds before? Okay, so this is when I was in Zootopia 2, I was like, wait, were there not already reptiles? I guess they're just mammals, but I didn't notice. Like I thought it was all of them. It's really awkward. Can I get a Shakira impression for free? No. Because if we start doing Shakira impressions for free, everything's free, and it's absolute chaos. We must have order. I swear there was birds. That's what I'm saying, but now that you've said that, there wasn't birds. This is like, have you guys seen the new Avatar movie? Because I haven't seen it yet. But I'm like, do I want to go see that? I probably should. But it's like a 3-hour event. Oh, I don't know. They're adding mammals in Zootopia 1. What? The teaser in the credits, there were no birds. Oh. Okay, cool. I haven't. You have. Guys, let me know what you think about the new Avatar movie. Tell me about the Avatar movie. But don't spoil it. I hate spoilers. Was there ever a horse in Zootopia? Because now I think, but I don't think there has been. I don't know. It was pretty good, but it just feels like the first movie again is not that special, TBH. Yeah. Isn't someone in it or something like famous? Yeah, probably. If I had to gander. That's how most things go. I went on like a month-long video game addiction, and I'm recovering, but I don't know how I feel about it. Does everyone do that thing where they go full in, like in the deep end on something and immediately climb out, and they get scared because they know what happens to them when they go back in. Like, I was almost done with the Pokemon game, and I just went, no, this isn't good for me. And, like, some friends of mine got me back addicted to Pokemon Go, and I've had to fully stop because it is so bad for me. Like I was in my lectures. Parents, if you're listening, hey, close your ears. I was in my lectures and leaving them to be in distance of gyms for raids. And sometimes I would leave buildings to do remote raids so the internet connection was better mid-lecture. And to make it worse, sometimes I would do 2 per class. So I would get up twice in the middle, and it was like, it's not like I was doing this in the summer. I was doing this in the winter, so I'd like put my coat on. And it's not a big class. Like, it wasn't warranted at all for me to have to put my coat on and leave twice. It made no sense. And I would do it all the time. Like, it was a problem. There was a time for months I would play must think you have stomach issues, yeah. Playing Minecraft when I woke up to about 4 a.m. I'm actually a bum. No, because that's the kind of thing I would do over COVID. Guys, during quarantine, I would wake up and start my day. Like, I would start my day with Valorant and end it with Genshin Impact. That's gotta be the most lethal combo you can, like, ever hear about in your life. Quitting school to focus on Pokemon Go. Literally. Like, it was a problem. At least you had a routine. Yeah, at least I had a routine. Sometimes I would wake up. Quarantine was peak video game time, yeah. Sometimes I would wake up in the morning and I'd be like, morning Valorant stream. And I'd be like, not to talk about numbers, but I'd be like, why does nobody want to watch that? Hey, why does no one want to watch my 10 a.m. ranked grind? Maybe it's because it's the worst game ever. Wrote a structured day in COVID. I kind of did, though. Really into Minecraft mods for a while. Went to sleep seeing vlogs. That's awesome. You know, I've never played a Minecraft. Well, that's not true. I tried to play the Pokemon mod in Minecraft, but I didn't get it. And I tried to do the Origins one, but I was like, I don't know. It's just like sometimes it's too complicated. Minecraft is sometimes too complicated for me. For little me. I've dreamed of being in Minecraft way too many times. Yeah. I would dream I was in Valorant. I used to fall asleep and see cheese. Chess. Fuck. I'm hungry. Spent my quarantine trying to survive the heat of the southern summer. Oh. Awkward. I've gotten so into number match lately, I see numbers that add up to 10 as I fall asleep. That's alarming. I hate numbers. Oh, I hate numbers so much. I had a dream that I was in Minecraft. That's horrible. Guys, I've lately been having straight up... What's if a sleep paralysis demon and like a hallucination had a baby? I've been like waking up half asleep and thinking there's a creature in my bed or next to my bed staring at me. And this keeps happening, and I keep going, please stop it, go away, go away. And then I gain enough consciousness to shine my phone flashlight at them, and they're gone. But this is a new development in my life. I think that's just sleep paralysis. No, because I'm moving. Isn't sleep paralysis when you're like, you can't move? It's like I'm having sleep no paralysis. Probably not. I'm just like I'm hallucinating. So I've lost my mind and I've just confessed to that. Put my hands up, I've gone crazy. Saw a dinosaur walking up our stairs. As long as I'm not the only one hallucinating, then I'm fine. You're shifting? Oh. I have been putting my script underneath my pillow. Maybe that's... Do you guys think it's Draco? Monsters under your bed, bro, they're chill. That's what I'm saying, like, they need to stay under my bed. Nice content. Thank you. Who is you? Who is you? But does anyone else just like hallucinate? Is anyone else hallucinating? Anyone at all? I sleep next to my window and I had a crazy hallucination that a guy was right outside my window staring at me. He then yes, that happened to me too. The first time this ever happened to me though, it was Koi. You guys you guys must know this story. I tell it all the time. But like I stayed the night at Koi's place and I woke up and I thought he was like standing there staring at me. And I was like, Koi, you're freaking me out. Stop it. You're scaring me. And because I have the sleep tracker app, we actually like were able to play it back. Oh, that was TikTok. I was on TikTok apparently. And then I woke up and he was gone. It's like shadow people. It's like shadow people. You guys know the shadow people? So there's shadow people, right? Sleep replay? Yeah, I do my sleep replay. Koi piece is staring at you, everyone call inside. So that's exactly what it felt like. It was jarring. And he's really tall. Guys, he's tall. Keep that in mind. So he's just really tall and like a shadow boy staring at me in the middle of the night. They live in your cranium? Okay. So we got some freaking edgelords in chat tonight, guys. He's got some dark, twisted souls. You guys catching this? It's almost worse if it was someone you know. See? It's kind of worse when it's someone you know. Like, you're supposed to trust them. Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm mad. Hey, have you guys been playing the new New York Times game Pips? Yes? Damn. If that game isn't the devil, I don't know what is. I love it for about 5 seconds, and then I have to, like, do the hard one, and it's the worst game I've ever played in my life. Like, I love it when I'm doing easy and medium. When I'm doing the hard one, I want to end it all. It's actually hard. Harry Styles, one of your sub emotes? Yes, that's Harry Styles holding the world's hottest pepper chicken noodle soup can from the Soupathon. From Soupathon 2. But when you get it, it's so good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, it feels the best. Pips killed my grandma, so I would rather if it wasn't discussed. My bad. Are you seeing him live this year? I'm not big on Harry Styles. I'm gonna leave. I love his music. But listen, there are some people that have been rocking with Harry Styles since day one, and I feel like they deserve those tickets, and I'm not gonna get in the way of the Harry Styles fans and their tickets. That's not gonna be something that's happening to me. And I'm also not going to spend that much money on an artist I only know like one album from. He's hiding in New York. Is he taking up like a residency or something? You're a real one? I try. I do my best. So valid, yeah. Like, I would go and I'd have a really good time. For like 50% of it, I'd know the songs. 30 nights in one stadium. Wow. What a politically correct answer. Yes. So the reason I've not been streaming is because I have been doing media training. If you guys haven't noticed, I've completely changed as a person. That is true. That is true. Guys, update on my life. I've been doing my rock climbing class for school. Mama can climb a rock. And I know what you're thinking. Man, are you just grabbing on the little things? No, I'm actually climbing rocks. There's like a big rock that we go and we climb. Like a huge rock. It's like an actual rock. There's a pulley system. Bye. Thoughts on a new Mitzi song? Did she drop a new song? Would it appeal to me? How would I feel about it? See, 'cause I didn't even listen to the new Harry Styles song, and that's partially just because it dropped in the middle of my sociology class, and like all the girls in there were being really annoying. It was, I mean, I feel like that's misogynistic to say, but it is also my lived truth. So, I'm claiming that. Taipei next rock climbing queen. Guys! Guys! Did we all watch Skyscraper live? Craziest experience of my life. Women can be annoying. See, yeah, I'm a real feminist, and real feminists know that bitches can suck. What is it? Hoes be trifling. There it is. Yeah. Real feminists know hoes be trifling. I was screaming and clenching. Guys, Skyscraper Live was crazy. Crazy. I was sweating. My hands were sweating, and I was sitting there like, oh, and I wanted it to be over. I invited my friends over. We had a watch party. And when it got canceled the night before, I actually like didn't know what to do with myself. I had turned down party invites for Skyscraper Live. Like, not even like subtly, like in a big group chat. Everyone was like, hey, like, we're turning up at this place. Here's the address, like, BYOB. And I was like, y'all, I'm not going to anything until I see this man climb a skyscraper. Dead ass. They were like, okay. And then the real ones came over. That was an exaggeration. My friends are actually really nice, and they thought that I was really funny and spontaneous and really cool for wanting to watch the skyscraper, and they ended up watching it too. That was an exaggerated story to uplift me in your eyes, and it was derived partially from truth, but I do care for my friends deeply, and I just wanted to clarify that they didn't mind at all. Hello? I feel like you're really uplifted right now. I believe it, yeah. I just wanted to give that disclaimer. Just wanted to give a disclaimer for you. But yeah, Skyscraper Live was the guy who did Free Solo like climbed a skyscraper with no harness on, which I think is stupid. I think it's ridiculous, but sometimes it's this stupid crazy stuff that like you have to watch. You have to. Oh my god, and guys, have you guys seen the monks that are walking for peace? Have you seen them? I got to watch them walk. Yeah, they came through my city as well. I camped out and like saw them. It was awesome. I gave them flowers. Hell yeah. Saw your story about them? Yes. It was so cool. Me and my girls, we got brunch, and then we saw the monks. Casual Saturday evening. It was pretty chill. Will they walk to the UK? Yeah, probably. They're coming near me soon, but it's my sister's birthday, so I can't go see them. This is the thing, guys. Everyone keeps saying, oh, they're going here, but like, we're gonna miss them. They're walking, bro. You can just catch up to them. If you just hit a little jog, swear down you'll beat them. You can see them. Birthday or monks. Literally, they can't be that fast. Right? Right? The crowds were like insane though. Like I was just kind of there because I wanted to see it. I wanted to get a picture. I'm gonna come straight up, like hands in the air. Like I wanted a picture with the monks. Okay? I want something to show my grandchildren when that's on like the history books. Be like, Mama was there. They're probably gonna call me something crazy like Grandmommy. And be like, Grandmommy was there. She saw them monks. And they walked for peace. It was peaceful as hell. And then my grandkids will be like, wow, that's cool. And then they'll get to bring it in on like show and tell day. Be like, this is my grandma, the monks. And they'll be like, oh my god, the photo looks so old. They're still doing the selfie. Because then the selfie will be old. Yeah. You ever think about that? You ever think about that someday the selfie's gonna be too old? Ramble about on the monks during 2026. They noticed me. They actually saw me and they stopped walking. They were like, listen, we're walking for peace and this is really important, but we just had to let you know, like, girl, you look good as hell. And I was like, oh my god, stop. And like, yeah, and then they kept walking. It was insane. It was insane. No one caught it on camera, but like, it was crazy. It was crazy. How can I make the walk for peace about me? So I really liked watching the monks and like watching them walk down the street, but I didn't like how little like opportunity there was to make it about me. Can I say that? They let you in on the monk method? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It was cool though. It was cool. Because you're so chill, you have to come along. This is your world, queen. Yes, yes, affirm me, affirm me. Keep it going. I've been live for so much longer than I thought it would be. Do you guys feel it? Do you guys feel it in my bones? Can you feel it? Turn it up, up, up. Can you feel it? We're all side characters. You're all side characters. This is my world, okay? This is my world. I keep thinking about Game of Thrones. Karaoke? Chill. Don't say my favorite word. It's 3 a.m. For whom? Jump Jordan, I got the live notification. Yeah. Oh yeah. Me? Oh. No, for me, it's 10 p.m. Like, what? That's my favorite word too. Guys, you can't just say karaoke to make me do karaoke. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't, and people don't like it. Karaoke. Guys, stop. You're pulling my leg. Messy. Because I'm too messy, and then I'm too clean. Did you get snow? I got so much snow, Ruby Ray. But mainly ice. I was slipping today on the way to class. Karaoke? Alright, fine, guys. I'll do... You know what? Fine. You know I hate this. And you know I hate doing this. What kind of karaoke are we in the mood for, guys? What kind are we in the mood for? Guys, what are we in the mood for? Guys, you guys are actually, like, stop making me do this. I don't even want to sing. Nirvana. Where are you? Matilda the music. You guys know I love Matilda. Wait. I've never done Matilda the musical. Wait. I'm looking it up. Bruce. I'm not doing Bruce. That's pandering. That's pandering. I'll get calls in the morning. Okay, wait. Ahem. I could do acapella Game of Thrones. That sounds good. That sounds good. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent readers of the story. Like Romeo and Juliet. 'Twas written in the stars before they even met. That love and fate and a touch of stupidity would rob them of the hope of living happily. The endings are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you got to be a little bit naughty. Just 'cause you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Guys, I probably shouldn't do the whole song as it is nighttime. Wait. Let me see if there's Game of Thrones karaoke. That was so fun. Guys, wait. Lock in on Hunger Games karaoke. I didn't even think that would be an option. Thank you guys so much. You opened doors for me that I didn't even know were there. You seriously do. You lead me down beautiful, glorious paths. Is Game of Thrones actually worth watching? Should I watch it? Listen, I didn't think it was that bad of an ending, and I just think it was okay. I think it could have been nicer. And I looked up after, because I was like, I just couldn't pinpoint maybe if the reasons I wasn't too excited about it were the reasons people were furious about it or not. That cover sold me on it, hell yeah. But it kind of was. It's just like, towards the end, they just rush it a little bit, and they don't fully flesh out a lot of things that you would expect them to. But I like the overall point of the ending. Like, I think the ending is like a bit. Is this a safe space to say? I feel like it was a social commentary. I feel like they shouldn't have made it that way. If like it felt like, okay, cool, but like, and yes, well, yes, but also you weren't doing that the whole time. So why now? Why in the last episode is it now a social commentary? I don't know. What is it even about, bro? And False Indigo 333. What if I told you Game of Thrones is in fact about the Game of Thrones? What would you do? And this isn't even being sarcastic. I just like I just don't know how else to say it, truly. I feel like they actually nailed that title. It's about the enemies we made along the way. I thought it was about dragons. No, I mean, they're... Oh, no. Rhea, you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you, queen. Wait, I need that on a t-shirt. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you, queen. That's such a good t-shirt. Guys, I just need to start a t-shirt company. I come up with too many good t-shirts to stop, like to not make a t-shirt company. And you didn't come up with that, Abby Harmony. You get 70% of the profits. Screw it, 85. Merch win. Guys, I dropped merch. Do you guys want to see my most sold merch item? I just recently brought it back from my dad's house. Wait, let me go grab it. Redrop the merch? Nah. Well, because the thing, basically, one time I did this stream where every time someone asked me to draw a type of cat, I would draw like a doodle of a cat, and I just had a bunch of cat doodles. And then I was like, everyone was like, we want this on t-shirts. I was like, okay, so I just released a few t-shirts with like one of those really easy, like design your own merch, like companies. But the biggest item that dropped was the Rhea Cry mug. It's a picture of me crying after I got my eyes dilated. The emote. The mug. And it's just one tear down the side of my face. But this was my most sold item. Like 10 people have this cup. Like too many people. Like objectively speaking, 10 is a low number. This cup 10 people have this cup? I don't know, man. That's pretty high to me. But I love this picture because it's like everyone takes pictures of them crying when it's genuine. I would post those. I was an attention-seeking 17-year-old. But that one was a fake tear, so I like it. 10 people have your face on a cup. Exactly. You can probably find one or two in Goodwill. You should expand other dishware. The thing is, I've bought other cups and stuff that have like stuff printed on them. This one doesn't chip or anything. It's such good quality. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but the image is like inside of the ceramic. I don't know how they did that, but this is like in there. Can you make the Rhea fork? Guys, if I dropped a You're Sensational. That's so good. Guys, if I dropped a cutlery line. What? Guys, Rhea Blip Blop cutlery. If an NPC said I had to collect 10 mugs, I'd think that's a lot of mugs, literally. One time when I was working at Target, I actually felt bad because I thought the lady would find it funny. This lady bought 50 mugs. And in my defense, she could have ordered them. She didn't need to buy 50 mugs in person. And I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So I was like, can I take a picture? And she went, yeah. I felt really bad, but I had already asked, so I took the picture. And I just took a picture of this lady's, like, cart full of mugs. And it was not like she had bought anything else. It was just 50 mugs. It was insane. Who mass buys mugs in person? I have no idea. That lady right there. I think that she was in charge of an event or something. It was making a nice, like, a gift for everybody. But it was really funny. And I felt bad because she didn't like it. But it was funny as hell. Were they cute at least? Yeah, they were nice mugs. It was no shade to her. I just thought it was really funny. I had never seen that before. Maybe it was a funeral. Yeah. Arizona's always. One time I thought I was gonna get fired because I would always like triple check the $100 bills. If you guys ever worked retail, you have to like do the marker and then put it through the reader. Ah, Katie! Thank you so much for the prime. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait, guys. Thank you so much. What am I saying right now? What was I talking about? Oh, I thought I almost got fired because I like triple checked a $100 bill. The person left and I was looking at it and I was like, this is fake. I had never seen a 100 look like this before. I had worked in retail for like a year now, so I was like, this is not real. Like, I've seen enough of these. And then I took it to the back and I was like, I think this is fake. And then my supervisors were like, I think this is fake as well. And then I almost like lost my job because I had like accidentally taken a fake $100 bill. Like, that's a horrible thing to do. And then turns out it was just like 150 years old. Like, it was such an old bill that none of us had ever seen it before except for one employee who happened to have like a grandfather that collected like money, and he was like, no, this is real, it's just horrifically old. I like almost lost my job. Like, everyone was certain that it was fake. And then I kind of got aura points after that, low-key. So it was really worth like 1,000 on eBay. There was one time someone came in and paid $50 in only $2 bills, and every time she handed me one, I went, are you sure? Like, she handed it, and I had like a full spread of $2 bills, and I was like, are you, and I actually asked her, are you sure? And she went, I've got a bunch of them, don't worry about it. You just paid me like $70 for $50. She was like, get them away from me. I was like, yes, ma'am. What? It was like so many $2 bills. It was like greedy. It was pure greed how many $2 bills she had. And the fact that she gave them to me to put in a register, I was like, this is foul. I can't take these. But I did. I took them. And then I almost exchanged my money for the $2 bills, but I was so scared of losing my job that I didn't do it. Like, I was like, actually, I don't even want to risk it. I should have, though, because like my stepdad collects $2 bills. Is there gonna be a $2 bill slot in registers? No, I had to ask my manager what to do, and then she like took all of them and put them in a pouch, and I was like, okay, I should have taken them. Bitch. But yeah, I'm sure they like send them somewhere. But yeah, that was crazy. Those were the days. You guys ever get retail FOMO? You guys ever quit your retail job and you're like, wait, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. It like never leaves you. I kind of liked my job. I get barista FOMO. I get hardcore barista FOMO. Oh my gosh, I get hardcore barista FOMO. Every time I go to a coffee shop, I'm like, that should be me, bro. I should be making my own drink. Because I was barista for a hot minute. I loved that job. I loved it. And they gave me night shifts and I loved it. That's saying something. You like being a barista in the night shifts? That's dedication. My friend is a barista and I'm so jealous. It's like hell on earth, but it's so special. It's so special. I love it. Oh, I loved it so much. The evil you encounter. You do encounter unprecedented, like, kinds of evil. Work in a bar in a football stadium. One of the coworkers had to cut their holiday to Australia short because she missed it too much. That's wild. Night shifts are an elite mood. Dude, I was a closer. Like, closing for a big company. Sucked butt. Solo closing shifts as a barista. That wasn't fun for me because we had to wipe. I guess every place has to wipe down everything, but we had like a different level of expectation that was just like horrific. It would take us 2 hours to close. Like we had to do closing training. Like you would for like a month have to learn how to close. Not the clopin. The closing and opening shift beef is a real thing. It is a real thing, and that's why a good manager will try to like switch up who all does what. But I used to come in for my closing shift. I would always do the closing shift, and I would just be pissed off all the time because I'd be like, "You bitches don't know anything." They'd be complaining about making drinks, and I'm like, "This isn't the hardest part of the night. This is the easy part. Talking to Karen is fine." I felt like Carmi, like, wiping the floors with my bare hands. It's like, give me a Sharpie that fucking works. On month 3 at the Starbucks and the Target. You guys don't know shit. Hands. I need hands. Like, yes, it was that serious. Hands, people, hands. Blonde shots in the brown sugar shaken. Fuck. It was intense. I loved it though. Get off my expo. That's how it feels when you're a barista. Dead ass. Sometimes I want to be a barista again, and then I'm like, wait, that was kind of all encompassing. That was kind of my entire life for way too long. But it was chill. I fricked with it. Guys, I do like kind of have a bedtime. I am kind of staying up past my bedtime right now. Also, I don't usually check my DM requests, but like I got a ping. If you don't follow me on Instagram, today on Instagram I posted, I don't trust anyone that uses adieu as a Wordle starting word. Those people are cheats and cowards. And I meant that. And I've never once in my life received so much backlash in the DMs. Like, everyone was like, you don't know anything. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're mad at me because I'm winning. Whoa. Like, I mean, it just keeps going. It's like, it just keeps going. I almost thought I was canceled. Guys, I straight up almost thought I was canceled today. No, I was just dead right. It's cheating, sorry, it's not fair. The thing is, I don't think it's cheating. I think if it was cheating, it wouldn't be allowed. I think it's cowardly though, and sad, because adieu is not even an English word. That's French. So, if we're gonna play American Wordle, let's get American with it. Right? Hey, don't shoot the messenger. He's trying to cancel Rhea Blip Blop. There are 2 times I get patriotic. Wordle and inclement weather. That's it. I don't play Wordle, I get so mad. But like once you start building up your Wordle on an account that like has your name attached to it, you do kind of like, you're gonna like, wait, I'm hot shit right now. I've done like 400 Wordles. Yeah. I like to use audio as my starting word. And you know what? I'm gonna say something crazy. Pass. I'm gonna say something crazy. That's fine. That's fine with me. Something about adieu? No. No. It's too much. Play Sudoku. I love Sudoku. Number match addiction? No, guys. Don't get into number matching. It's dirty work. On the NYT, there was 2 per day. Was there 2 per day? I feel like I only got into it in like 2020, but I'm sure it was happening before that. Audio is valid. Well, they have the same amount of vowels. It's just different. You have Sudoku name every number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 10, 11, 12. No, those aren't real. Now do Spanish. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. How's that for Spanish for you? Huh? What? 1, 2. See, that's not right. Wait, sorry. Why did 13 get deleted by Honor? Wait, mods in my corner? Mods in my corner about numbers not going that high? Well, buddy, turn down the funny scale about. That was a mixed click. Oh, because 13 ain't 14. Exactly. Yeah. Alright, I'll turn down the funny scale. I get it, I'm being too much. Being too much for everybody is kind of my big thing that I've been doing this year. Been locking in on being too much. Guys, do not say 13 in here. Seriously. Swifties are like, what? What the hell? You're not too much at your camp. Thank you. Thank you. 3, thank you for censoring. Thank you for censoring that. I was almost triggered, but then it was fine. It was fine. Exactly, Queen. Exactly. Alright, nerds. Ellie Williams kind of vibe going on today. Who's that one again? Oh my god, Ellie, what? From The Last of Us? Thank you. God damn. Guys, I wish I was that gay. Fuck. That would be cool. Oh, by the way, before you go, did you enjoy the season 2 finale of Percy Jackson? I did. Guys, I just think maybe I like bad, like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I like endings to things that other people don't like. I think my expectations are just never that high when it comes to, like, TV. Like, I think people... I'm meeting the directors where they are. I did too. It was good. Yeah. Maybe I'm a contrarian. I don't think I'm a contrarian because I don't think I'm like better than anyone else for disagreeing. Like there are plenty of people that really liked it. Casual watch for me. Stranger Things, bro, I lost it. Yeah, I agree that Stranger Things was ass. Like it wasn't the end of the world, but it did suck butt. Like that was not the best ending that I was hoping for. It made me cry my eyes out, but it wasn't good. You know, like it could have been so good, and it wasn't. But like, I don't know. I just like didn't. People have been really mad at Percy Jackson, and my thing is like, I just think people are forgetting that it is like they're books for kids, you know, and it's like you're older, but the books aren't changing. Like they're still for kids, so it's like they're making a show for kids. It's not really. I just feel like it's not really my place as a 20-year-old woman to watch Percy Jackson, which is like 13-year-olds finding their place in the world and be like, yeah, that's ass. Like that doesn't feel like, it just doesn't feel like right, you know? Like I'm already stepping where I don't really belong, you know? Like, I don't know. I watched the end of Stranger Things while watching most of the show, and I thought it was pretty good. The reason Stranger Things ending would be good if it was a different show. Because, like, the thing that I talked about with Stranger Things was, like, when you start off as a horror mystery, but you solve the mystery, and nobody's scared anymore, then it turns into sci-fi fantasy. And if you forget to still make that scary, it's not gonna make people happy when that's what they came here for. And the cool thing was, season 4, they like really brought up the horror and the mystery, and season 5 was just like a full resolution the whole time. Like there wasn't as much mystery to it. Like there was a little bit, but it was more plot twist. Like in season, there's a difference between like a mystery and a plot twist, and season 5 was just plot twist, plot twist, plot twist, plot twist. And it's like, if you don't let people know that they have something to be on the lookout for, they have nothing to sink their teeth into, and then you just serve it to them, it's like not as rewarding for viewers, you know? And I think that's why everyone was like I think the real conformity gate, let's get like deep introspective about this. The real conformity gate, like the reason that was there is because in every season they've had something for us to discover on our own. And then in this season, there just wasn't. Like there just wasn't much to find out as a viewer. Everything was handed to you immediately. And like everyone's making the jokes being like, let's solve this plan. There's a candle. The candle is Vecna, you know? But like that actually is an issue. If the writing is constantly like doing that, that's a problem. Like that's not good writing, you know? Like that's not a problem for the plot, for the characters. That's a problem for the writers, you know? If they're not letting you get to that explanation yourself. So anyways, that's my hot take. Like it wasn't the end of the world, but like the reason people don't like it isn't like as surface level, I think, as everyone thinks it is. I think it's pretty deep. But unfortunate. Like the needs to see the same level of resolution as like old Minecraft textures. Okay, hold on. And you lost me. Back that up. Guys, am I a contrarian? I don't think that I am. The new ones are better, but I like the old ones. Listen, guys, I think recently though, and maybe this comes with age, I've just gave up on having really strong opinions about the small things. It's too much. I can't care about everything at the same level. I can't. I don't want to do that anymore. Hated the old textures, and I feel fine about that. I'm not even gonna argue. After Stranger Things, I'm never caring about anything ever again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Stranger Things, yeah. She let us down gently, and like, we're happy for her. We're still friends. Like, she's our ex, but like, I feel like, you know, if we bump into each other at a party, we'll talk for 5 minutes. And it's not how I wanted things to end, you know? I didn't want things to end, number one, but if they were gonna end, I wanted it to be better than that, you know? But it's over now, and that's okay. And I just miss the way it was. And that's how I feel about Stranger Things season 5. So I feel like that was the best way to describe that. Like, we still like each other's Instagram stories. And her mom texts me, you know? But at the end of the day, it's just not gonna work out. Probably go to each other's weddings. It was a good time. We were kids. We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. I did go to the family Thanksgiving, but you know, that's just how it is. First year post breakup, you gotta go to the giving. That's what we should start calling Thanksgiving, guys. Cool kids call it the giving. Do you text her mom? Yeah, she texts me, I text her back. You know, that's how it goes. Okay, guys, I think it's time for bed. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, how I hate to leave you. Wait, should we leave with a song? Wait, should we leave with a song? Tomato. Tomato, tomato. Guys, what song should we sing to say goodnight? I'm gonna do a recommendation. I don't like being the one who makes the choice in this matter. It's pronounced tomato, actually. Wait, guys, I know the perfect one to put on. Guys, wait. Wait. I broke into a million pieces and I can't go back, and now I'm seeing all the beauty and the broken glass. The scars are part of me, darkness and harmony, my voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. Why did I cover up the color stuck inside my head? I should have let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath, I'll find your harmony. This song we couldn't write, this is what it sounds like. We're shattering the silence, we're rising, defiant, shouting in the quiet. You're not alone! Guys, we listen to the demons and we let them get between us. But the stream is ending and we're on our own. So we were cowards. So we were chatters, so we were liars. So we're not streamers. We're still survivors. The streamers, the chatters, no lying. I'm tired. Go live in the fire, and I'll be right by your side. We streamed it for 1,000,000 minutes, and we can't go back. But now we're ending, and I'm saying goodbye to the chat. The stream's a part of me, chat in my arteries. My voice is this is what it sounds like. Why did I cover up the colors stuck inside my chat? Get up and let the jagged edges in the stream instead. Show me what's underneath. I'll stream again soon. Fearless under fine. This is what my chat's like. This is what my chat's like. Chat, thank you so much for coming to stream tonight. This is what my chat's like. It's time to raid. You guys know what's up. This is what my chat's like. Streamed for 1,000,000 minutes, and we can't go back. And now I'm seeing all the beauty that is in my chat. The chat's a part of me, darkness and harmony. My stream without the crash. This is what my chat's like. Hey. Good night, guys. Good night, guys. Bah! Good night.
Yes, screen.